Alrighty, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We have a great matchup today with Sinners versus Zero Practice, and as you can see, we have Jason killing as the Blight, and already gets that first drop on this pallet here on the side of main. And today, guys, we have a special guest. It's going to be our first time casting here. His name's Dr. Nightmare. Welcome in, and how are we doing? And what are your predictions for this matchup, man?
Hey, man. Thank you. I'm really excited for this game, to be honest. Two very good teams. Two very well-established teams, so I don't know. Secretly, I'm hoping that it goes to tiebreaker, but I think it's going to be tight. I don't think anyone's going to run away with it, definitely.
Yeah, I 100% agree. We want to see that shape, you know, coming into play here. Accidentally clicked the wrong button, my bad. Got a new keyboard, it's very sensitive. But we already see Kizzer up here taking the first hit and doesn't have much to work with. Is probably going to go down here 100% and does go down. That's going to be a very quick down for Team Sinners here. And let's look around. We see Yeisty on the gen. Same with Ace. Ooh.
It's a shame with the totem bolts, but really good gen pressure. Really good gen pressure coming in there from Zero Practice at the moment.
Yeah, and they wanted to get that Hex Totem out the way, but Ruin is still up, as they can tell now. They got Undying out the way. We see our first stack of Pain Res coming in, and Jason bringing Agitation too, just to make sure that the RNG is on his side when it comes to these hook placements. And we see another quick hit, and probably gonna go straight back to the hook and try to stop whoever is in the area to get it. And does get the hit. This will be a trade.
Oh, very good hit. I don't think it's a bad thing that they've got Undying first either, to be honest, because it gets rid of the aura reader for Jason there, so they're going to save themselves a little bit on the aura reader. They won't have to worry about that too much.
Oh, does he make the right call? No! Kizzer doesn't fall for it as we see the survivors pop in their first generator of the matchup.
That was a very good play. Zero Practice is doing really well here so far. And the first chase was probably not as great as they had liked it to be. Definitely seemed to be making it back up here.
Yes,
very good play.
I agree, Nightmare, for sure. That first chase wasn't the best, but they were still able to get Undying out of the way, and now David is doing a great job of prolonging that chase as we see the on-hook coming out as well, too. All survivors are injured except for the Ace. They're probably going to go in for the reset. Let's check up on him. No, opted not to go for the reset.
Shane, I would have expected them as well to have gone for the reset there, but then at the same time, I don't blame them for going for the gen pressure, because they've got really strong gen pressure at the moment. If they can keep this up, then I think they've got a strong chance of getting multiple out in this game.
Yeah, I think they're opted in to go for the gen pressure just for the fact that Ruin is still up, and it's actually not the worst in their situation if they can keep it from. Like, see right there, like he keeps on harassing them off the generators, and that's not what they want. And we see that the Ruin Totem's right there across the map, not too far from the hook.
Yeah, Jason's done well to get the hook in close to the Ruin Totem. Obviously, I guess he's going to hold on to that Ruin as long as he can, I would imagine.
Yeah, especially with having Pain Res in the back pocket too, just eating away from them generators. And as we know with the new anti-regen, when you stop working on a generator, it loses the percentage. And we see another generator pop in. It's going to be the second one for the survivors. And they do get the on-hook, which is really good. No trade coming in. Exactly what they needed. Now they just got to see how long they can keep Kizzer up without him dying.
Ooh, nice little body block there. Definitely needed. I think without the body block, he would have definitely gone down.
Does he make it though?
Oh, no.
And I don't think he has any, nope. He was the Deliverance player too. That's actually really good for Sinners here. It's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, Jason's done well to get that Deliverance out of the game at the start, early as possible. Yeah, he doesn't have to worry now. He can hook. I mean, I was guaranteed he won't know, but he can hook now without worrying.
Yep, so that's going to be the first kill of the game so far, and we already have 3 generators up. 1v3 with 3 generators left. The survivors, Zero Practice is going to have to do something and get more pressure as they find the Ace coming through the vault. That was amazing. Impeccable timing there, and gets another quick down. They are definitely not happy with that. And the second stack, Pain Res.
That's an insane play from Jason there. I don't know whether he heard them coming over the vault, but still to land that was incredible.
Yes, I agree with you 100%. And we see Yuichi over there doing a generator, but doesn't have much progression. Even if this chase does last a very long time, if we Jason gets it down here and gets another stack of pain res, that's going to be gone.
Yeah, they're definitely the game's definitely switching. We Jason's getting a lot of pressure. I wish I could play Blight this well.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you, Doctor. But it looks like right now, Jason has this in his back pocket and is putting all the pressure on the survivors, and they're not able to do much, and they're just using all the resources that they do have left. So Jason is just backseating it right now. Let's see. Yep, Yoichi's still on that generator. Gonna probably pop it, and we are gonna see, I think, a second hook state 100% from the ace. Oh wait, maybe Jason's opting in to go for the Yuichi here, and this actually might be a good idea, especially because Ace just hit second stage and then gets him off the generator. Oh my goodness, this was a great call here from Jason, because now that generator's getting eaten up, and then still got the second hook on Ace. Oh, fantastic. And does get the hit on Zeisty.
Yeah, it's brilliant decision making there from Jason. So I did wonder what he was doing for a second, whether it was the right call, but definitely, I think he's played the blind there.
Yes, that was an amazing call, because he still left the hook, right? Let them get the free on hook, but he still hit second stage, so we have another survivor that's death hook, and it doesn't allow them. Because if he stayed there and then went for the trade, they would have probably 100% got at least one more gen done, but now that's not the case. And Zeisty and I think Good K and are still pain resable.
Yeah, and obviously the longer he's chasing Zeisty here, I think he's got it down. Obviously the longer he keeps him off that gen, the more it's just going to regress, especially with that ruin in play still.
Yeah, that was honestly just an amazing predicament here from Jason, showing how strong he is as a competitive killer, regardless of what killer it is. And we do see that third stack of pain rest coming in, just eating away off these generators here.
An absolute treat to watch Jason, I must admit. I've always enjoyed watching him in tournaments previously, but to be able to see and commentate on a game that he's playing, it is a treat.
Yeah, we do see the ace get the blind here, but not going to be able to make much distance, especially because the blind didn't fully go off.
Zero Practice might run into trouble here. They can't have many pallets left on the map, slowly running out of resources. Oh, change into the gens. Not a bad play. Very good play. Good down.
Okay, let's see if the survivors have much progression. They had to force themselves off to go get the unhook.
That gen in main now, I'd imagine it is right down. They're going to struggle to get that back up to the position that they had it before. Really, I'll be honest, I think Jason's kind of secured this in the bag now. I don't see them recovering from this and getting many more gens.
I don't either, especially because the gen progress that they had is getting ate up by Ruin, and then the fact of that he used his final stack of pain res, and we see the death on Ace. It's going to be a 1v2 now, and one survivor is on the hook and not able to get the on hook here. Zeisty isn't able to, so now it's just going to be a cat and mouse game if they can find. How long is it going to take for Jason to find Yuichi here?
It's interesting to see what the play is going to be here. Are they going to attempt to get a man out for the hatch with the 3 gens undone, or are they just going to try and get off the hook? I don't see them trying to unhook at this point, but I might be surprised.
Yeah, I think you're correct too, because it's a death sentence if they try to.
Yeah.
And they find him.
So unlucky.
Just waiting for Good to get that second stage. So that is going to be a 4K at 3 generators here for Team Sinners. The total is going to be 28-6 on that score there. Zero Practice is going to have a hard win con if they want to be able to win this set here. Jason doing a phenomenal job coming out for his team.
It's a very, very strong start there for Jason and Sinners. He's put them in a really good position for this first set. And like I say, Zero Practice, they've really got their work cut out now in this next game to bring it back.
All right, here's the builds, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate everybody that's in here. If you guys have not already, make sure you guys follow the stream, and we appreciate everybody. And we'll see you guys as soon as the next set is ready to. the next game for this set is ready to go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second game of the first set with Zero Practice killing now against Sinner Survivors. Now the win con here is going to be tough, but it's not impossible. We're going to see how Kuzer does this and is able to beat center survivors here. It's going to be very close if they do indeed do it. Nightmare, if you're in this setup right now, if you're playing as Zero Practice, what is your mindset coming into this game, knowing the win con and how steep it is?
It's gonna be insanely difficult. I mean, if it's me, I'm gonna firstly looking at the build that they've got. I'm gonna want to activate that Thanatophobia. So I'm literally probably gonna hit and run to start with, get all 4 injured, get as much slow down on the gens as we can.
We already see Undying going down. Thank God that they wasn't ruined for the killer here. They definitely do not want that to happen. That would be very detrimental here.
Yeah, if Ruin goes, it's going to be terrible for them. They need that to stay up. Good first chase though. He's got that done really quickly and locked in for basement as well.
Oh, and we see Ruin going down. Not good at all. Only has 2 perks up. Didn't even opt in for Corrupt either. And the survivors are working on the generators. It did slow down a little bit, but nowhere near as much as what Kizerpier wants to have.
Yeah, see, I always feel like Ruin is a gamble, or any totem perk is a gamble, because you're always relying on RNG of the totem spawns. Obviously, for how long it stays up. And I don't know, wondering... Oh, hello. I'm wondering if maybe they'd have been better off bringing Corrupt or something instead, just to slow down at the start. But we'll have to see.
Alright, let's see if Kizerp is able to get the same result with Sweet Child here and able to get a fast down. They're going to need it as... Okay, does get the good hit there, but we already seen that Pandu was already unhooked and reset very fast. So no pressure on the survivors, but does finally get that hit on Steve. As they are wasting resources. This all Steve has to do is just drop everything in his way and waste as much time and just get 3 generators pop.
Yeah, Sinners definitely aren't hanging about here. That reset was super quick. I guess it was probably a 2-man reset on Pandu, and the gen's gone there as well.
Yep, we see the first generator pop in, just 2 more to be able to win this set. Unfortunately, no stacks of pain res either used so far. And Steve doing a fantastic job just using all the resources, all these strong pallets.
Steve's doing really well in this chase, just delaying, wasting a ton of time. Unfortunately, not able to pull that off there. But I think that chase is long enough for them to get some good progress on a gen.
Yep, let's see what survivors are doing. Yep, we see only 1 on the gen right now. The other 2 are just getting set up, maybe waiting for... We do see the first stack of pain res, which is good. But still, very intense game so far.
Yeah, I do feel sorry for Zero Practice in a way, because they are sort of... They've come into this game where they not only need to play a perfect game, but like you said, they need Sinners to make mistakes as well, which realistically, looking at the moment, I can't see happening.
No, because all they have to do is just pop 2 more generators. Like, they can make mistakes and go down quickly, but it won't matter as long as they stay on generators.
This is it. It is definitely here. Like, Zero Practice gonna have to post something insane out the bag.
Really nice rushes as we see the second generator pop in, just 1 more to win this, for Sinners to win this set here.
Oh, imagine, yeah, the 3-man in, that's gonna go in a second. That doesn't surprise me.
Ooh, Pandu doing a good job of making the killer swing there, and yes, the 3rd generator does pop, and they win the set now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Zero Practice. No, they started off really strong in their game, but unfortunately, just sort of unraveled a little bit. But
yeah,
so Sinners are a really good team. Like, it's going to take a lot for them to drop the ball.
For sure, and like you said, we were talking about it during our break with how Jason would, and with the micromanaging that he did there, and just left the hook at the perfect time, and was able to catch the ace lacking, and was injured and got that quick down. It was just that right there was very big on the reason why they weren't able to, and the fact that Ruin stayed up the entire time. They couldn't get it out. A big difference here when it comes to little things like that.
I can say that's it, like the micromanagement of the game center, and then on top of that, also being able to position himself to protect that Ruin as well. Like, it's a treat, really. Everyone watching this is being treated because it's some of the best killer gameplay that you'll see.
Yes, 100%. We'll see how they continue going on, if how good he's going to be able to, and what kind of result. Because the game is over for the set, but still, you want to try your heart out and do the best that you can to get the best result for your team.
Well, this is it. Obviously, if you can still get a decent, respectable result, then you're still going to feel good about yourself going into the second set.
I agree 100%. I checked the wrong locker, I think.
Definitely. I think zero practice, obviously. They're going to do as much as they can here, but I think no minds are fully going to be set on the second set now. And hopefully they can pull it out of the bag in the second set.
Yeah, they get to kill first too on the second set, so that's gonna be a plus. So they get to set the momentum and the tempo for their survivors too. So however good the killer does, the survivors are just gonna have to do that much better.
Yeah, it's always nice when you get to kill fast because you know exactly what it is you need. You know what you're playing for rather than going in blind. It's unfortunate for Kurzep there on that last rush in the shack, just not being able to get to it.
Survivors are all injured except for Sweet Child. And they are popping that generator while David's going for the unhook. I mean, for the pickup, sorry. Woo, almost got hit.
My god.
Still does.
Thought he'd hold that off then. That was going to be incredible. See, the thing is, Kurzep's not even playing a bad game.
No.
Like, he's still playing really well. It's just unfortunate that, obviously, we Jason just... I don't know. I want whatever he had for breakfast this morning because that game was incredible.
I agree with you 100%. As we finally see the first person going down here, and now it's a 1v3 with one generator left, I would assume that the survivors should be able to get that generator done.
I'd be more surprised if they didn't, to be honest. I reckon we're going to definitely see at least a 1 or 2 out on this game. So it surprised me if we didn't.
And we find Sweet Child. I think that's the only survivor that hasn't been hooked. Wait, I actually know he was the first one, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I believe so. I don't know, did he just take a hit?
Let's see. Yeah, Sweet Child was the first one to be hooked.
It was the first, okay. So... Okay. Yeah, one... Have you got a pain race left?
Let's see.
That?
Yeah, and he was the one that got hooked in the basement. But they're on 2 different generators too, so we'll see.
Yeah, so we are gonna, I'd imagine, see a pain race here on this one.
Nope. That's actually surprising. Maybe it was too far away and Kizzer doesn't even care to go for it.
Yeah, so in this situation, I think he's probably just more concerned about hooking rather than knowing that they'll know now that they've obviously lost the set. So it's probably just focusing on hooking and trying to avoid anyone getting out.
Okay, yeah, does see David. I think he heard him there because I didn't hear him.
I think it was as he went into the shack, just through the closed up window on the left, you could just see a glimpse of him. I think David just moved slightly too far forward. You could just glimpse him through the shack.
Okay, Leon getting that gen close to being over halfway done. They might not.
Doing well. He may be able to stop them from popping this last gen.
Right, which a 4K at 1 generator is still a really respectable, gameplay result from a killer like this against a team like, Sinners, so...
Oh, definitely. I'd say if it was me in Kurzep's position, I'd be more than happy with a 4K one.
Yeah, and next season too, we're gonna when we do best of 3, whatever. We're gonna do overall points too. Just because of the fact of we still want teams to try their best. If they lose the set,
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. That's definitely a good way to do it. And not only that, we'll get treated to some tasty third sets that we miss out on at the moment.
Facts, 100%. Let's see what the survivors are doing. We see Steve, Leon getting very close to popping that, but the Blight is able to find him.
Oh. Yeah, Kozak's locked in now on which gen it is that's the most progressed. I can imagine he's just going to hover around here.
Oh, he gets a cheeky hit. They will double up on this gen.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, Kizzer knows it
No, he's
too.
choosing to leave.
Oh, does he make it in time though? He does.
Oh,
Steve misses a skill check. No way they pop it. If they pop this,
yeah,
they do.
that's
I mean, he's more than happy with this though. Still a really good result.
Oh yeah, it's so that's definitely against a team like Sinners. You've still got to be. You'd be happy with just not letting anyone out. Well, I would be anyway. Oh, they do get Wee Jason up though.
Okay, Wee Jason goes down pretty quick. Now it's just up to Sweet Child. Is he gonna stealth around and try his best not to get caught?
I would imagine that would probably be the play. I mean, obviously, Kozak, unsurprisingly, slugging for the 4-man here. I think he had, yeah, he's been Sweet Child.
Let's see.
He lost him. Oh.
He did find Sweet Child, so it's just a matter of getting him down now.
Yeah, he's not going to give this up. He's going to want the 4K. Especially now that he's glimpsed Sweet Child, he's not going to be happy to rest with the 3K.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, he's going for the 4K.
Good distance made by Sweet Child though.
Is that? He thought it would be overcome, but it's not.
Yeah, doing well though, doing well. As he lost the chase again.
Only if Wee Jason was like more on the getting closer to death on the bleed out, this would be looking really good, but he's not.
Yeah, no, I think. Yeah, he wasn't gonna run that.
Nope. Now it's time to go for Wee Jason here.
Sweet Child still doing really well there on the chase there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Almost managed to run it to death.
Yeah, which would have been absolutely insane against a killer like the Blight.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely that. I think Kozak's still done really well here. Even with the 5 generators being completed, still managing to get a 4K against Sinners. And
especially,
really proud.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Nightmare. Especially with the fact that we still have one stack of pain res and that Ruin and Undying was cleansed in the very first chase. So
this is it. It would have been definitely very interesting to see what happened if the Ruin hadn't been cleansed and it had stayed up like we saw it in the first match. It would have been interesting to see how this game would have panned out.
Yeah, it is going to be a 28 to 15 on this set here. Zero Practice does lose this set. Sinners will go up 1-0 as we will be getting set up with the Wraith on Hawkins Laboratory. And here's the builds for everybody. And make sure if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys follow. And we will be back with the second set as soon as we are ready. And we appreciate you guys so much. Righty, welcome back everybody. We have an interesting set with the Wraith on the underground complex and Zero Practice back at it, killing again, trying to win this set so that we can be blessed with a third set, aka the tiebreaker with Mikey. But as we can see, we already find Sweet Child out in the opening, able to use this little filler palette here and not gonna, no, it does take an M1 by getting stuck on that door there. Now, Nightmare, you've seen the first set and how it went. It was 43 to 34 overall score. Not bad with the situation that Sinners was able to get a 4K at 3 generators. Now, if you are Team Zero Practice, man, coming in here with this set, what are you thinking? And what is your overall goal here?
I mean, if I was any team coming into here, I'd be scared for my life, man. Like, Wraith's no joke on any map, but on Hawkins, if I loaded into this in a public match, like my fingers would seriously hover over Alt F4. I'm not gonna lie, but To be honest, I think zero practice. I don't think their game plan in the first set was wrong. And they were just unlucky in the fact that they weren't able to get that ruin out, and Jason literally played it perfect with a good couple of downs that other killer players probably wouldn't have got. So I don't see them changing much in terms of game plan. But Wraith's always an interesting set. You can definitely snowball a lot with Wraith. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
With the crouching right there with that stun, that was a last second stun too. If Zero Practice was able to get a little bit closer, they could have gotten that. And we see the instant reset on Sweet Child, and the Pentimento is not able to get that hit. Gonna go for Sweet Child. It looks like they want to go for the tunnel out. Was stuck. It looked like for a second.
Yeah, the only problem with this map, I think there's a lot of stuff that you can get stuck on, both for the survivors and for Triptych here as the Wraith. Not a bad start though from Zero Practice. They've gotten obviously the first quick hook. Obviously going, I'd imagine it's going to be a tunnel out here. I think that's definitely the play they're going to have to go for.
Well, thankfully for Sweet Child, he did have overcome, so he was able to get that 2 extra seconds of distance. But I don't think it's going to be enough to get anywhere. Maybe the Wraith was trying to block him off. He can easily go around. This is actually interesting. I don't think he makes it.
Oh,
good call from
play.
Sweet Child, yes. 100% didn't bite for that. And doesn't
Good
bite
play.
for this one either. Nice.
The patience from Sweet Child there was incredible. A lot of players would have probably gone around and just vaulted that pallet. And obviously they would have got the double back. But no, it's definitely overcome. It's good, but I think definitely against a Wraith, even if you can make that extra distance, those few seconds don't mean a lot against the Wraith with the speed boost he gets. I think the only good sort of thing that they've got on their side here for the survivors is some of these hallways are quite tight. So they are going to be able to probably block the Wraith from being able to get past them.
I think Jason was blessing that totem if I'm not mistaken, so a lot of lost time there, but we still see the second generator popping.
Yeah, I think he just got caught out a little bit there.
Wow, he didn't go down.
Wow, definitely very good use of his item there. Just enough to put cursor. It's not cursor. Tricked it off a little bit on the swing.
Oh, and we've seen David get hit with that pain res on the solo gen.
Doing really well.
Yep,
Zero
and
practice.
finds Sweet Child again.
Good body block there from Zane. Just being able to hold him in. Gets the trade. Okay, opt into hook. I suppose it is a pain res there, so we're going to see another pain res here.
Yep, it's going to put the total score to 11-6 right now. Not too bad for the killer, as he needs to get more pressure. Oh, and does get Jason down relatively quickly. It should be able to make it back to the hook before anybody goes for the on-hook. And barely does, but... Oh, David has sprint burst, it seems.
Yeah, that was sad. And it's done alright, to be fair. To be fair, his use, that's really well.
Should be able to
Zero
get lead.
practice.
Does he?
Zero practice doing really well. Oh, yeah.
No, 100% you are correct. They are doing very well. We are only 1 stack of pain res left in this early game.
The only thing I will say is I think they may have to, I mean, they're okay for the minute, or I'd say that the other gem pops. It'd be interesting to see whether they switch focus to just protecting the gens now, or whether they're going to let the gens pop and just go for the 4-man.
We'll see, because we still have Sloppy Butcher up too, which can be really well, really good, especially if you get the pressure on the survivors and then leave them, but we'll see though.
Yeah, it's definitely a strong build that Zero Practice have brought in here. As the Sloppy Butcher, if you can get him injured and leave him injured, it is going to extend that reset time. Which is obviously the longer they're focusing on resetting, which they're going to want to do against a Wraith.
Yep,
the
and
less
one
time
killer
they're
for
gonna be
sure. Ooh, I think this is what hooked for Wee Jason. I can't remember. Second or death?
Yeah, no, second, yeah.
Yep, everybody's been hooked except for Pandu. Pentimento gonna be eating up like the progression there. Not gonna be able to get much in with that 30% slowdown.
No, they are on the plus side though. They've gone for many more totems, so and they won't obviously with it being comp. It's the other thing with Pentimento. I feel like you have to run it with a big totem build, especially in comp if you want to really hit them hard with it.
Right, because if there's no reason, if you don't have no ruin or like devour hope or anything like that, the survivors aren't gonna care to go for it.
This is it. Obviously, if you're in a public match, then you're always gonna get that one Claudette that's gonna sit and cleanse all the totems. But it's definitely when you're in a comp situation, I feel like the Pentimento is not going to be massively detrimental for the survivor team here.
And we see our first kill now, a 1v3. All survivors are now reset, but still a 1v3 nonetheless at 2 generators. I know that right now Zero Practice is feeling great about this. They just got to get a little bit more pressure on these survivors, get that sloppy butcher value in there, and I think we'll be cruising into this 4K here.
Yeah, definitely. I can't see any other outcome than a 4K. It'd be interesting to see whether Sinners are able to get another gen completed or even 2. I think they may be hard pressed to get 2, but I've been surprised already by them. So
we'll see a pre-drop here coming in from Pandu. This is the killer survivor that he wants to get down, get that pain res value, that last stack. Oh, barely misses though. That's gonna be the difference of him leaving Pandu too as well. Does not want to get survivors a chance to pop that last generator, but if he could got Pandu down, that would have been a big difference maker, as it would have been the last stack of pain res.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna want this last stack of pain res, especially whilst there's still 2 gens left to be popped. This gen is not too close, but I'd be interested to see if they've got any other pressure on any other gens at the moment.
He does have a nice little 3-gen here at the bottom, if you can see, that are very close, especially with being the Wraith. So he would be able, right there, yep, those 3. If I'm him, I'm going to keep checking on this gen up here, but I'm not going to be like so defiant on keeping it up, so.
No, this is it. If I'm Trintic here, if I'm willing to lose a gen, it's going to be the one upstairs.
Does get the hit.
Hag.
What you want, because the sloppy butcher, they're gonna leave this right here and go for the other generators, I'm pretty sure. Get rid of all these pallets, which is very nice too for them.
Ooh.
Let's see what this. Yo, they did, and they popped the bottom one. No.
That's rough.
That is.
That's may get Jason there.
Doesn't win the mind game. They're doing a very good job at their mind games.
Honestly, the mind games here, Sinners just have so much patience on these mind games. It's incredible to watch.
Yeah, we see a lot of pallet kicking here, trying to get rid of all the resources. But this is going to be very difficult as the 3-gen is split up. Now they have to protect the one on top and the other 2. This is a lot of time to get to those generators, even with the Wraith's cloaking ability and its movement speed. It doesn't really matter.
So that one's basically done for now.
Oh my! I don't think he saw the David. He walked right past him.
Oh my god!
That is crazy.
They're just gonna be kicking themselves right now. Just those few seconds lost in not seeing, although it was very quick down, but the few seconds lost in not seeing beforehand could be the difference, especially with getting gem pressure going again.
Yep, 2v1.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a cat and mouse game now.
If I'm Triptych here, I honestly go for Wee Jason. Or do I actually? I say go for Wee Jason, but then you run the risk of a hatch escape.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Pandu's the only one that hasn't been hooked, so if we Jason gets hooked here, it'd be a death, and then it's going to be a 50-50 on the hatch, and you do not, yeah, you definitely don't want that. Because this 4K at 1 with the Wraith is actually a really good, like, you know, setup for the Survivor team, like Zero Practice coming in, you know? But a 3K at 1 generator is a lot, it's going to be a lot harder to get.
Yeah, obviously, I wouldn't be surprised if he leaves Wee Jason on the floor. Yeah, he's going to leave Wee Jason. It's the right call in my eyes. It'd be interesting to see whether Pandu's going to try and get Jason up, or whether they're going to leave him and just try and stealth it out. You know, sometimes I watch these games, I'd love to be just a fly on the wall in the team comms.
Yep. We can see the aces. Oh, he does get caught. Pandu's caught here.
Yeah, he's done really well in this game, to be fair. As you say, a 4K does get Jason up as well.
Ooh, and wins the mind game. Yeah, you go for Pandu here. You get the hook, and then you find Jake because they can't struggle or nothing, so they'll have to die. Like wait until second stage.
This is it. I think we're gonna see the down. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, choosing not to pick up and hook there.
Not a bad decision because I mean Jake is injured. Jason is injured, so it won't be as hard to find him.
No. Okay. Yeah, no, I think I don't know, if it was me I'd have probably hooked, but then I'm not as good of a killer player as these guys, and it shows.
Yeah, because like they don't want to, even if he hooks Pandu, like there's still a chance that Wee Jason can creep around the map and then wait for Pandu to hit second stage, and then all Pandu has to do is just miss both skill checks, and then he dies on hook. So like, yeah, that's why he's opting not to go for it.
That's it. I don't see Sinners getting this last gen done, so I think we're definitely going to see a 4K1. And oh yeah, he's found Wee Jason here. Manages to force it before he has to go all the way up. Yeah. Well played from Triptych though.
100%.
Very well played.
And since he knows the location, obviously, of Pandu, he's going to opt in to go for Wee and then come straight back to Pandu.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, this is going to be a 28 to 12 gameplay here from the killer once we get these hooks secured. Looking for Wee Jason. I mean, Pandu. Yeah, Wee Jason, sorry.
No, yeah.
Pandus. I got all over the place today.
Yeah, it's definitely a good start from Zero Practice. It is, to say, it's doable now for their Survivor team. Having just those 4 gens completed. Obviously, I can see them here. Realistically, I feel like they're just going to go into gem rush the hell out of the gens.
Yep, that's what you got to do.
Yeah. I want them to gem rush the hell out of gens. I want to see these 5 gens pop so we can go and see a shape.
Yep, so it is going to be a 28 to 12 there. If Sinners is able to do a better result as the killer, if Zero Practice cannot pop all 5 generators, they will lose this set, and then Sinners will move on, and they will be eliminated. So, with Zero Practice pops 5 gens, we're going into the tiebreaker set. And we do appreciate everybody that's here, guys. If you have not already, make sure you guys follow the stream. We're 6 followers away from 700. And we appreciate everybody. And just another thing, too. All games that we do stream on Twitch are uploaded to our YouTube, !YT. And here is the builds. And we will be back with the second game of the second set with Sinners killing as the Wraith against Zero Practice's Survivors. gentlemen, we are back with the second game of the second set. It is do or die here for both teams, as if Zero Practice wins this set, we will go into the tiebreaker, but if Sinners is able to stop them from getting this 5-gen win con, then they will win this set and go up 2-0 and move on into the semifinals in the losers bracket. Nightmare, right now, what are you thinking, man? If you're team Sinners right now, you won the first set, and all you have to do is just have a phenomenal game as your Wraith, and you can win the second set.
Unsurprisingly, I think we see Jason again as killer, and especially after the last game he's had. I don't think there's anyone else I'd want on killer for my team in this situation. Interestingly, I mean, Zero Practice, obviously they're just going to have to gem rush the hell out of Jason here. Very good first chase there as well from Kurzep. But interestingly, looking at the Devour there, and are they going to gem rush to the point where they're going to ignore the totems? Because if they are, they might be in for a bit of a rough ride.
And almost see the first hit coming in. They're doing a very good job of prolonging that. It does come in though, but still, very good chase. Enough time for if survivors are all split up on gens.
Yeah, no, they've done really well at the start here. That gen upstairs had a decent amount of progress on it, and I'd imagine, especially knowing the win con, I'd imagine they've been on separate gens, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see multiple gens put very close to each other in a minute.
And we see our first down coming in.
You're more than likely going to see the first pain res as well, I would imagine. Yeah, we do.
Very nice gen progression.
Yeah. See, if I'm Zero Practice now, I just stay on a gen until someone gets found again. Yeah, like that. Pop the other two and then go for the save. If they hit second stage, they hit second stage. All they're going to be focused on at this time is gens.
We see that first one pop him.
The second one shouldn't be too far off, I would imagine. There comes a save. Oof. Very surprised that second gen hasn't popped.
No, but it's really close to it. Definitely really close.
Oh, good mind game. Are they managing to unhook Sayori before they went to second stage? So at least it's not going to be a death.
Yeah, 100%. We see the second generator pop him.
That's very close as well. Really well here, Zero Practice. Oh. Kurzep's playing really well in his chases as well, so far.
Not enough to get the pickup though. That's unfortunate.
Nah. Shame.
And we see that third gen pop him with two more.
Oh.
Doing a fantastic job. Only one hook state. And that might
Doing
be enough to get
really
the
well.
pickup.
That's the pickup. Yeah, that's the pickup. And takes the tag. That was a really good play from Kurzep.
Oh, there's not much
Oh,
you can
no.
do there.
I'd say it is only going to be a second hook stage though, it's not going to be the death. So, thankfully for Zero Practice, they should be able to leave Sayori to hang here just for a little bit. And they get
Yeah, I
some
mean,
more gen
they could even just allow him to die. It doesn't really matter
I
as long as they
can
pop those gens.
This is it. And in this situation, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we see them do. Second whiff.
Yes.
No, drop it
Oh,
there.
barely missed.
Oh.
We see that second Devour Hope coming in. They need to be careful though. One more stack and then we'll be... Oh, okay. Gonna use 40 people to stop that tunnel out.
This is the only issue, like obviously with them having to be so gen focused. As I say, I could see them just ignoring totems. Obviously, Devour probably not a bad shout from Sinners in this situation. Probably predicting that they would ignore totems for gens.
Alright, let's see. This chase is going to be very important. He is Death Hook. He needs to make this chase last as long as possible.
Yeah, down. Not the end of the world for Zero Practice though, because as we've seen, they've got some good gen pressure on the doubling up on the gen.
Yeah, they are
oh
too.
Wow, yeah.
And there is no pain res there, so if they can.
And with it being,
and he's going to the solo one too. Let's see.
Oh, not gonna get the double up. With it being a Death Hook as well, not having to worry about that third stack of Devour coming in.
Nope, not at all. You're correct.
Makes the vault.
One more gen pop and we're going to tiebreaker.
Oh. That solo gen, frustratingly, like I feel, yeah, it is leading away because that now in the, I can imagine they're in the comms now, team comms screaming about that solo gen. That solo gen had a very good, I think it was around 70-75% possession. I mean, I know there's a ruin on it, but if they can get someone on that as quickly as possible, then they're going to be in a really good situation. I mean, they already are in a really good situation right now.
Let's see, are they stacking up on that solo gen? We do have David right around the corner waiting for the Wraith to go check that, and the only bad part here, Nightmare, that I'm seeing is that 2 of the generators that they have left are both solos. So it's going to be hard to get any pressure on those generators without getting caught, you know, and it's going to be really hard, but we'll see. Oh, the reset coming in, but they got caught!
Adam doing well to body block there, but yeah,
But
they
David,
said if they can keep the Wraith on this side of the map, they'll be absolutely fine. But you wonder whether Jason, yeah, he's going back to check. I don't blame him either. He knows that gen's got decent progression on it.
we'll see.
May not be the end of the world having the 2 solo gens left, but you definitely don't want to get caught in a situation where you're stuck, especially the one on the other side of the map where you can get trapped into the room.
Yeah, and they're all injured now too as well, so if they get caught, they will go down. If they're caught, especially off guard. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, guys have done really well there to avoid that. I feel like we are going to see the down. Yeah. I mean, we'll see the pain res, but will the pain res hit the pain res? I feel like might still hit the gen.
Oh, the solo gen. Let's see.
Yeah.
It did hit that gen. It hit this gen right here. And he's going straight there as we get a deliverance on hook. Either that or they have second win, but it looks like a deliverance on hook.
Looks like a deliverance. I'd imagine it's deliverance. Left the gen early though. That good play there from Zero Practice.
Yep,
already back on the other side of gen as well.
Yeah, Adam's gonna have to get on this gen. They need to have Oh, good decision from Good not to drop the pallet. Oh, yep, and deciding to leave. Good's probably gonna go straight upstairs and get on that generator.
Yeah.
They have the setup to do this. Like, they can pop this last generator. They're just gonna have to be very greedy about it.
Like looking at it now, they've actually done really well.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder whether they planned it like this to leave these 2 gens, because it is. I know obviously you get the speed boost with Wraith, but it's still the complete other side of the map from each other.
Oh, look at that! Actually, all 3 gens are solo.
Wow.
I don't think it's gonna matter though. I think they're going down here 100%, and it won't be a
pain res though. We've already seen the pain res on Kurzep, so it's not the end of the world. They may get that other solo gen.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's it. We're doing tiebreaker.
Yep, we will be hitting the tiebreaker set now with Michael Myers on the game. This is gonna be very interesting.
Zero Practice have done really, really well here in this game.
Yep, they were able to come back and win the set.
Yeah, we Jason's probably going to clean up here. I would imagine, but oh, they're going for the man out.
Yep, that just to add towards it.
Yeah, I can't say I blame him for that. Can't say I blame him for that at all. If you got the option there to do it, then do it.
Yep, Sinners will be killing first too on this Mikey set.
I'm excited to see this this tiebreaker. Very excited to see it. It's like I thought, and I'm glad it is. Like, it's definitely very, very close as a whole. This match, or these matches, I thought they would be two very good teams, and being treated to exactly what each team can do in all of these games so far.
Yep, and that's gonna put the score 19 to 15, if I'm not mistaken. Adam did escape. I don't know how many hooks he was on though. But we will be back with the tiebreaker set here in just a moment, folks. We appreciate everybody, and make sure you guys drop a follow on the stream, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. We have an interesting set here. We have Mikey Myers, or AKA Michael, against these team, and we have the game. Interesting setup here. We got tombstone piece as well too, which is gonna be very nice. I'm pretty sure survivors expect that. But Dr. Nightmare Man, this is your first time casting for S2. How are you enjoying the games, and what's your prediction for this tiebreaker set here?
I am loving these games so far. Some incredible gameplay that we've been blessed with. I'm super excited for this tiebreaker set, as it's not very often you get to see a Michael, especially in the comp situation. I reckon, like I said, the tombstone piece, not really a surprise. I feel like they will be expecting it. I think it'll be a close game. I do think it'll be a close game. Very similar finishes. Prediction wise, I think we see 2 4Ks. I don't think we see any escapes. But yeah, I think it's going to come down to gens. I think it'll be a tight one.
Yeah, I'm excited to see, as we already see Michael halfway to his tier 3.
Yeah, we Jason doing really well here to get that stalk up as quickly as possible.
And almost there already. Haven't seen a Michael set in a very long time. Actually, I don't think we've seen one in the S2 tournaments. We're trying to switch it up. We did a hag set the other week, and then also as well as a nightmare set. We try to bring different killers. I know teams sometimes don't like to see that, but it is what it is. We're tired of seeing the same killers on the same maps, you know? So we like to switch it up.
Yeah, definitely, I can get that. I mean, I don't think I've ever, when I've watched tourneys, I don't think I've ever seen a shape set at all on a tourney. So this is definitely a treat.
Now here it comes. This is where the 99 tombstone piece.
Yeah, got it in 99 as well. He's ready to pop it as soon as he can get close enough.
They already know, man.
Yeah.
He's just gonna have to take the hook and go for the other survivors. Like, yes, they're gonna stop the tombstone piece, but it doesn't matter. Like, he's still getting a free hook, nonetheless.
This is it. This is it, and I think obviously these chases, once he's still got tier 3 active, these chases are definitely going to be a lot shorter, because they're going to have to die for a gen or a locker. Maybe interested to see if he can catch anyone off guard.
We see our first generator popping.
Doing well. Another generator sound in there with some decent progress on it. I mean, Zero Practice taking what they did in the last game straight into this game by the looks of it.
Yep, just staying on those generators and putting up pressure. Let's see, because we know that they're not going to go for the on-hook until Michael is out of his tier 3. And we
Yeah, second gen. There we go. Yeah, they'll come in for or attempt to come in for an unhook now. Although I see we Jason is probably going to stay there until they go to second stage.
For sure. There's no reason for him not to.
No. There we go. Yeah, look. Oh, no. Thought I heard that gem being actively worked on then. I must have heard something else. Definitely someone nearby waiting to go in for that unhook. There we go. Now they gotta play it careful here, Zero Practice, because they're not gonna want to give Jason too much stalk whilst they go for this unhook. Because the last thing they want is him to pop that tier 3 whilst they're still in the process of unhooking. Probably see a trade, yeah.
Probably going to see a little bit of stock coming in, maybe. He does want to get him fully stocked if he can, you know, and before he kills him.
This is it. Yeah, he's not going to want to waste that free stalk that he's got there on Perdit. Perdit playing this loop really well though. Yes. Can be a really strong loop as well with the right survivor.
Yeah, and well, he is, as we can see, we saw Michael get up to Bloodlust tier 3 almost. Are they going to be able to get the pick up? Okay, they do get the pick up on the ace, so this is going to be the first kill of the matchup. Yeah. Not too bad with it being a Michael set.
So only 2 generators remaining as well. So zero Practice just carrying over that gem pressure from the last game. And it wouldn't surprise me to see him go for the same again. Obviously it worked in the last game, so why wouldn't it work in this game? I'm just going to go for the 5 gens. Make it super difficult for Sinners in the next game. There's the 4th.
Yeah, but it's going to put 12 points on the board for Zero Practice.
He hates it.
Doing really well to not feed Jason that stalk as well so far.
Yeah, the only downside for the survivors here is that there's one of them that none of them are on generators right now. Hey, and we did not see a stack of pain res coming in yet either. Unfortunately, here for Jason, it might have been a difference of stopping a generator from popping.
I think the only problem you have on this map, especially hooks, can be a long way away.
Yeah.
And obviously we can't see where the pain res hooks are, unfortunately. But I feel like the fact that we haven't seen the pain res, that they may all be on one side of the map.
More than likely are, but we'll see how Jason continues this off, as this is the only 2 matches left for this set. I mean, for this entire matchup here. So one team's going home and one team's staying. So
It's definitely an all or nothing game in these 2 games. And so far, Zero Practice showing that they're here to take everything.
Yes, they do not want to go home at all. Sinners and Zero Practice have both been, you know, battling out in these tournaments here for a very long time in the S2. And, you know, they have lost only 1 matchup, but still, like, these teams are very paired up.
Oh my god. That pallet stun could not have come at a more perfect time there.
Yeah.
If that pallet stun didn't come in, that was a tombstone right there.
Oh, might be able to catch
Adam needs to find a locker or something.
He doesn't. He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah. Oh.
And another one bites the dust as Michael stabs the shit out of Adam.
And she was active on WhatsApp like half an hour ago. She's on
so diabolical. Okay, 2v1 now. Big difference
Fortunate.
here.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Kizzy. Just being caught off guard. Not with really anything that they could use to prevent that tombstone.
Nope, they were caught out in the opening. So that's going to put the killer team Sinners at 14 points. Right now, the overall score for all of these games so far, 5 games, is 95 Sinners and 90 Zero Practice. This is insanely close matchup here.
Very, very close. To be fair, I imagined it would be, as they are 2 very evenly matched teams. The issue Zero Practice have here at the moment, it is going to be really hard to get any pressure on that last gen with only 2 of them remaining. And Jason's probably going to slug it out here.
Yep, that's the best guess here.
Yeah.
4K1 very strong here on a map like this with Mikey, and we see the bloodstains, so we know that the survivors around. Felix does have 2 God Palace to work here, but it doesn't matter at this point. There's nothing that he can really do. We have Ruin still up, so it's eating away on any generator progression that is left. And guess what? 4 stacks of pain res. That was basically a useless perk in this matchup. That's insane.
Not very often you see pain res unused and pretty much redeemed useless.
And if you think about it too, Nomad is not going to be used at all too as well. So 2 perks from Jason not being used at all, and still a magnificent result. You have to give it up. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely. What Jason here once again proving that he is a very, very good killer. We've seen it here. We've seen it in all 3 games really. He's played amazingly well in all 3 games. Unfortunately, in the last game, obviously Zero Practice was just that one little bit better. But he has proven why he can be seen as one of the best here.
100%. We are getting the score set up for the next game as you... Okay, there we go. It is going to be a 28-12. Unless somehow, in some way... Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. And I was going to say, unless the ace is able to not get caught by the killer here and find the hatch, but we'll see.
It's going to be a very difficult play. In a way, they just want to hope that the hatch just spawns right where they are.
Yeah, that could happen.
Yeah.
And Jason's gonna have to be quick here because once Good hits second stage, they can just miss both skill checks, and then it's a 50-50. Well, not I would say such a 50-50 since he does have to crawl.
Yeah.
Or does he?
Imagine that's what we're gonna...
Oh, that'd be insane if he did.
How could you imagine?
Yeah, just him picking himself up, I'd be flipping out.
Yeah. I'm gonna see a death in a second. If this hatch opens up right where they are, it's almost the luck that Zero Practice need. It'll just give them that 1 extra.
Good still hitting skill checks, which is honestly surprising. I would expect him to miss.
Although, is it a mind game? Are they hitting the skill checks so that Jason thinks like he's been looking upstairs? Is he thinking that? Are they thinking that they're upstairs because they're hitting the skill checks?
Oh, thinks he's in the basement. Oh man, I don't know here.
There's not a lot of time left on the dying state for Theora either.
No.
No.
They don't have enough time. Yeah, if you don't, I'm about to say if they don't hear it, yeah, they don't have enough time. So that will confirm the 4K at 1 generator, 28-12. Now all Zero Practice has to do is stop Team Sinners from popping 4 generators. They have to. If they can get them at a 4K too, they will win this set. But
easier said than done. But.
Yes, but if they tie up, this will be a tie on the tiebreaker set. So you'd have to run back the Wraith set if that does happen. So all right, guys, here's the build, and we will be back with this last matchup of this tiebreaker, and we'll see what the teams are gonna do. This is do or die for both sides. We will be right back in just a moment. Alrighty, welcome back everybody. We are in the second game of the tiebreaker set. We have come down to these last 6 games. It has been a masterpiece performance from both sets. I mean, yes, both sides of these games from Sinners and Zero Practice. And right now the total score as we are stepping into this game is 109 Sinners and 90 for Zero Practice. It is do or die here. If Zero Practice is able to meet this win con here, which is going to be a 4K at 2 generators, or even tie it, which would be a 4K at 1 generator, they will be able to either win the set or it's going to go down to a running back the Wraith set. So Nightmare, how excited are you for this, man? I'm over here shaking. I don't know what's going to happen.
Honestly, so excited. Like the adrenaline from just watching this. Like we've been treated to some very, very good games tonight. And obviously seeing there as well on the Michael, seeing that Trail of Torment, that's definitely going to be an interesting perk. I'd imagine they're going to hold on to that until they're 99 on their tier 3. Can't see them letting that one loose too early.
All right, let's see. Still hasn't been able to find a survivor yet. They're doing a very good job of waiting out this corrupt intervention, which is exactly the start that you want. And you can see that Zero Practice is looking around trying to find them. We are 3/4 of the way already with our corrupt intervention and no signs of catching any survivors, which is perfect for Sinners here. Their gameplay is a little bit different because Jason was able to get a lot of pressure in the beginning. You know, we saw Hook coming in after Hook, and we saw the first death. Now we don't see the Tombstone piece, so that's not going to come in, but tier 3, infinite tier 3 can definitely be a game changer, especially with the fact of wow, still not being able to get caught as corrupt intervention goes down here.
Yeah, Sinner's done really well there, stealthing out that corrupt. Really well. Yeah, we Jason, I feel like maybe got a little bit lucky in terms of spawns. Obviously, chancing upon Survivor like very quickly into the game. But Zero Practice definitely had a little bit of a rough start here. Obviously, corrupt almost rendered useless.
Yes, for sure. It basically was, and I don't even know if we're seeing any progression. Not really at all. They're opting out to be very stealthy. I don't know how this is going to work out for them. They're not getting nothing done here.
No, it's definitely a strange game plan. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what it is that could be going through their minds right now, how they're going to play this.
Yeah, I have no idea. This is going to be intense. I think we just saw a missed skill check.
I believe so. Seeing them move off the gens there, I'd imagine it is a missed skill check.
Now we see Mikey coming in as tier 2 now. This is exactly what Zero Practice needs. Not much gen progression at all being taken from the Survivor side. Now they are getting on gens now, but maybe that was the play. Maybe it was the play was to get Zero Practice in the mindset that like these people are going to be hiding, and then when one gets chased, they all get on generators. I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm wondering what are they going to play in the style of wait till someone's in chase and then they all come out? Are they going to play it that, which is a risky game plan because obviously you basically losing the pressure on the gens just to try and not get caught. And still no gen pop, and Zero Practice getting very close to this tier 3 here, which obviously isn't going to run out either.
Yeah, once they get it, that's the thing. They just got to get it real quick. Let's see the survivors. We see 2 of them on a generator, 2 of them off. They got to be careful now. I mean, they did what they did. They rendered corrupt as useless, but still, right now, Zero Practice is in the backseat. They're doing really well. They got 99, and now all they got to do is just pop this on the Ace, and I mean the Adam, and now it's tier 3. The entire matchup.
So if Tritic can get a hook here before the first gen pops, especially a pain res hook, then they're going to be sitting in a really nice place because they'll activate pop then as well.
And look, giving them a free. I mean, it doesn't matter anyways because they you know tier 3 they're going to down them, but they're thinking that they have the Tombstone piece, which they don't.
Yeah, this is it, and you got to wonder whether that's gone through Zero Practice's mind when they created this build, assuming that they're going to think that it's the Tombstone piece.
And we do see Pain Res coming in, very nice.
Activating the pop as well, so it's going to be able to, if they had chance upon a second gen here that with a good amount of progress, they're going to be able to put a stop to that as well. And second free hook.
Yeah, they're thinking that he has the Tombstone piece, which is actually working really well.
Yeah.
You'll notice here in a minute when in just a few minutes when they realize that he's still infinite tier, they'll know he's infinite tier 3, and you can't run Tombstone piece with infinite tier 3. That's would defeat the purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll notice this now pretty quickly. But still, two hooks down. Still 4 now. Like they have managed to get a generator
Caster's
off.
curse, man, it happens. When you say something, you know that it happens.
Literally.
Nice.
Oh, nice mind game. Done really, really well.
Hey, and guess what? Trail of Torment is still up.
Still not.
Oh, scratch marks. Does he catch him off guard though? Uh-oh.
Oh, they're gonna go for the pickup.
Oh no. Yep. Dang. We do see Pandu hit second stage.
Oh,
Right? Yeah, okay, there we go. I was about to say, it's taking
Yeah,
forever.
commit to the chase here.
Does get the trade-off.
Wow. Zero Practice doing really, really well here.
Yes, they definitely are.
Really well.
100%. And still has 3 stacks of pain res as we see the second hook coming in on the Atom here.
Then pop it, yeah, pop on that one. Oh.
Does he get chased? I mean, Ace though, it's gonna be very close. And does!
Oh.
Everybody's down besides SMS.
Is David gonna get the pickup? Yeah, I get the pickup on Jason there.
But Pandu's death here too.
Oh.
And a second stack of pain res. Oh goodness. It's stacking
dear.
up. It is stacking up right now. This is looking great. They still have to pop 2 generators.
Interestingly, didn't commit to that chase with Adam either. Wait. Oh. I don't know. I believe Adam went to second stage.
Yeah,
did
let's
not?
check real quick.
Oh.
He did.
Yeah.
Well, SMS
Surprised.
hasn't been hooked and has to still stack a pain res, so not. I get what you're saying though, because like if they
Yeah.
went for Adam, got Adam, it'd be a 2v1. But we'll see. David still has a lot of nice pallets to work with in this area.
Yeah, this is a very strong loop as well. Yeah, and just
Trail of
realized.
Torment though, so Trail of Torment, they won't know.
No.
That's why they're opting to leave.
I'm just so surprised they've not taken that Trail of Torment off. Or manages to force the drop.
Oh my goodness, survivors are all over the place. If he gets this down on Adam, this is gonna be huge.
Massive.
They gotta be careful though, because they're about to pop a third generator too.
This is very tight. Definitely very tight.
Yes, man. Oh my goodness, I can't take the suspense much
I'd
longer.
say I'm just watching and I'm on the edge. I can't imagine how they're feeling.
Yeah, especially this is a do or die, where it's very close. There's only like 6 games left in this $500 tournament, so the money is on the line here, and so is recognition. A lot of teams have battled it out in this $500 tournament and made it this far. They do not want to go home at this moment.
No, this be gutting to get this far and go out now on this. You'd be gutted. I mean, you'd be proud of how you've done, but you still wouldn't want to take it this far and go out here.
He's gonna have to commit to a chase.
Yeah, I can see the mindset of Trick Dick. Obviously, just trying to avoid this gen from popping, but it's getting to the point where you don't want to risk kicking the gens too many times and it blocking you off from being able to kick them again.
Yeah. Alright, we know that there's no gym progression whatsoever on that. That one's still regressing.
Pushing for that gen is very good progress on it.
One second.
This is tight. This is My heart's racing for them here.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do
So
something.
close. They're gonna pop that 3rd gen.
Something's gonna have to be done now. Oh no.
There we go. They've got a lot of progress on that. Oh no, Adam's left the 4th gen.
Oh, David's going down. Oh, he does. And that's a
There we
pain
go.
res stack.
The pain res that's gonna come in clutch. Although I feel like they've got 2 gens with a good amount of progress, but thankfully we got the pop, so this is going to hit one downstairs. Hopefully, if they can push them up that upstairs gen. Oh, they're on another one. Yeah, if they get the pop on that gen, it's going to be in a good position.
And they are too. All right, let's see. This is very close here, guys. I haven't even been updating the score. Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
They've opted to get on different generators too. This could come back to bite them. Oh, Adam doing a great job.
Yeah, I don't blame them for moving off there. The pressure the gens a bit more. The gen setup isn't too bad for zero practice either. They're not a million miles away from each other by the looks of it.
Need to get this down on Adam. This is very big. This is a death hook. Wasted too much time, I think, though. I think the survivors might be able to pop it here. Oh, it's looking very close.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is it enough? Oh, no. It might be.
The play there may have been to go pressure the gens again.
Oh, he does stop him.
Yeah, he's going, yeah. I don't blame him for that.
Oh, my goodness.
He needs to find David.
Gets David off in time.
Oh. They're gonna get the pickup.
He's gonna have to.
Is it David with the pain res? Or
No, it's Jason.
Jason.
Yep, Jason's the only one that hasn't been hooked yet.
So ideally here, they want to find Jason and get that last pain res stack.
Oh, this is so intense, man.
Oh. They can find Jason and get that pain res stack before Gen pops. Then it may be okay, but
Yeah, they're not getting it.
I don't think they're gonna do it. There we go.
We're at the Tycon now. If they die here and they get a 4K, we're gonna have to run it back again.
David straight in on that other gen. Choosing not to go to that other gen as well, which surprises me. Oof, it's gonna be tight. They're gonna be tight. Although I feel like caught that gen just in time with the pop there.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, looking for Jason. And wants that extra pain res, I believe. Turn a torment up as well.
They do pop the last
Oh
generator.
my god.
I cannot believe that we just saw the last generator pop.
Oh wow. Sinners have done really, really well there. I didn't see that coming at all.
Nope, and unfortunately
Definitely would have
for
won.
for that, the Sinners does win this matchup here. Came down to it very close. I mean, honestly, very close. We saw this between the 6 games. We saw the micromanagement, sorry. And the first set with Jason making the right plays on the Blight set and being able to take home that first set. And then we saw Zero Practice doing an amazing job as the Wraith. But unfortunately, right here, Sinners does do better on the shape set. And guys, that will mean that Sinners is moving on and Zero Practice is eliminated. And we are just that much closer to the grand finals of the $500 tournament. We do appreciate everybody that is in the stream at this moment when you guys hear this. If you guys haven't already, please make sure y'all follow !YT for the YouTube and Discord, as all this money that we put up for these tournaments and time, you know, it comes from our pockets and our time. So all the support and all of you guys helping out by, you know, showing love, it definitely helps us to grow and make bigger tournaments in the future, as we plan on making bigger prize pools between each tournament and continue growing. And big shout out to Dr. Nightmare here, first time casting, amazing games overall. GG's to both teams, and we appreciate everybody, and we will see you guys tomorrow with a game. If I'm not mistaken, it will be Yakuza versus Clan.